Macao is celebrating the 15th anniversary of its return to China. It has the world's fourth highest GDP per capita, with its gaming industry now 7 times larger than Las Vegas. But not everyone is getting rich at the same speed and scale. Over the past years, the region has tried to develop a strong social welfare system to bridge that gap. Peng reports.
A decent home is a basic necessity. But for Mr. Liang, a school bus driver in Macau and the only breadwinner in his family, has only recently become a reality. After years on a waiting list, he and his family are overwhelmed to land a place in public housing. For them, it's a huge improvement from their previous home, which was no more than an iron shelter erected on the top of an old building.
It was unbearably hot in the summer, and when typhoons came, we always feared that the shelter would be blown away. It also leaked a lot.
Although their new home in public housing is still cramped and far from downtown, their family is thankful that with government funding, it cost us 1/7 the market price. Over the past 15 years, Macau's housing prices have skyrocketed over 10 times to around 130,000 RMB per square meter, or around $22,000. However, the average monthly income of the city is just around 12,000 RMB, which means that for average Macau resident, after working for over 10 months without spending anything, they can only afford an area of just 1 square meter, the size of a manhole cover. Having affordable housing has thus become a dream for many residents. But not everyone is as lucky as Liang. At the moment, there are around 45,000 units available, still below the number of families in need.
Construction is always delayed. Some of my friends have been approved and promised public housing for a long time, but their apartments are still under construction. The government is making a lot of money from the gaming industry. We don't understand why they are so inefficient. Macau boasts the largest gaming markets in the world, and it collects a 30% tax from casinos. The money has gone to balancing the social income gap, including building more public housing and also handing out direct payments to residents. Locals welcome them as the red packets. Since 2008, Macau's government has given each permanent resident 5,000 Macau patakas, or $670 per year. That sum was increased over the years to 9,000 patakas in 2014 and will rise again to 10,000 patakas next year. But some officials question whether the current way of balancing the gap is the best way. The government continues to raise its investment in social welfare for ordinary people, but the income gap is still there if we only rely on gaming industry. Meanwhile, we have already seen a decline in the tax revenue from gaming over the past 6 months. That's also raised concerns over the sustainability of the current welfare system. For ordinary people like Liang, life is getting better. But they say what they really hope to see is a more diversified economy in Macau, in which people who are not in the gaming business can also have an equal chance to earn a decent income without waiting for the government to help. Han Peng, CCTV, Macau.